Good morning, all.
Good morning.
Okay, welcome you to another Friday. We'll continue our book reading tomorrow in Advanced Selling Strategy by Brian Tracy. We're still in page 299, where we read about the face-to-face meeting, the first meeting you have with your client or your prospects or your customers. As we all know, we are in chapter 8, which says prospecting, filling your sales pipeline. Yesterday, we looked at the 4 gambits to open the first call, and one of the opening lines to receiving your first call is gratitude. It's not actually talking about a call on the phone, it's actually talking about your first time meeting with these clients or the prospect or the customers. You have to express your gratitude, saying thank you for their time, making out time to see you. The second one is building expectancy, which is a very powerful thing to do with your prospect and your clients. It helps to build arousal and curiosity or interest about your products and services with that customer. Okay, so today we'll be looking at the 2-step sales on page 300. 2-step sales on page 300. It says, unless you're selling a small, inexpensive product, it is difficult, if not impossible, to make a sale in a single call. You almost invariably have to call back on the customer at a later time to take the sales to a higher level. Knowing this, you should look upon every initial call as the first of 2 or more calls and make it clear to the prospect that this is the way you see it. You say, Mr. Prospect, I would like to do in our few minutes together today is to ask you a couple of questions and get a little information from you in these areas. Then I would like to go back to my office and discuss your situation with a couple of our experts. At a later time, if it makes sense, I would like to get back together with you to show you some ways that we could increase your sales or cut your costs. You can paraphrase or improve the words for yourself, but by assuring the customer that this first visit is merely exploratory, you will cause him to relax. He will answer your questions more fully and make the meeting more fruitful. You can use the interview techniques of the journalist by asking a series of questions and writing down the answers in plain view. At the end of your meeting, you can thank the prospect for his time and tell him that you would like to get back together with him in about a week with some ideas and recommendations. Would that be all? Would that be all right? Each of the gambits described above makes you look and sound professional. They are the starting points to building long-term customer relationship. They are business-like and efficient and respectful of the customer's time. Most of all, they enable you to determine in the first meeting whether this person is a prospect. This saves both of you a good deal of time and enables you to either focus your efforts more on this customer or get to another prospect with great possibility. Summary. The starting point of a successful selling is successful prospecting. If you can't find someone to talk to who can and will buy your product or service and pay for it within a reasonable period of time, you never get a chance to show your personality or to use your other talents and abilities. Because of the increasing fragmentations and complexity of our marketplace today, the process of prospecting is more difficult and challenging than ever before. You will have to plan and prepare thoroughly in advance and follow the procedures outlined in this chapter. These techniques and approaches have been developed over many years and are all field tested and proven. They are simple, practical, and effective. Learning and practicing them will give you a distinct edge over your competitors. Your job is to think about your product and your customers carefully. It is to continually expand your source of possible prospects. It is to do your homework in advance and to train yourself to be eager. To be eager to call on new customers. You must become fluent on the telephone. You must use mental rehearsal so that you perform at your best in sales conversation. Finally, in the initial face-to-face meeting, you must impress the prospect with the fact that you are a complete professional, the kind of person that he or she can trust and open up to. By becoming an excellent prospect in every sense of the word, you dramatically increase your opportunities to sell more and more of your product or service to more and more customers. Okay, so this is your stop for our reading today. We've actually come to the end of chapter 8, which says prospecting, filling your sales pipeline. So far, it has given us strategies on how to get clients. It has told us who the golden prospects are. It has told us who prospects from hell are. So that's one of the different types of prospect, and it has also taught us about how to meet your clients, what to discuss with your clients, questions to ask to your clients, how to make sales to a large account or a large company, and so on. So we just read the summary. It has even taught us what to sell, how to look for your customers, how to identify your customers, how to identify your audience, identify your market, identify who are your competitors. It has taught us that time is important with customers, and so on. So on our next reading, we will be looking at chapter 9, which says how to make powerful sales presentation. So I hope we've all learned from this chapter, and it has taught us few or many things to do on how to handle and get more prospects or get more clients. This is your stuff for reading today. Thank you.
Thank you.